What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more INXS. And I'd like to start by giving a big shout out to Nikita, who has provided the INXS material up until this point. I did want to mention while I have you here, you had said you were looking forward to X from 1990 as the next chapter in this journey. I couldn't find the email with the link for that album, so maybe I'm just forgetting where you shared it. In addition, and on a related point, I couldn't find the email where you shared with me the material that I asked for help downloading, my very earliest reactions in case something was going to happen to my YouTube, which I've been saying I'll get from you for the last couple months. So if you could you maybe forward both of those emails to me again? I did also want to thank Yvonne, who provided some extra INXS material, including a few of the tracks from a greatest hits compilation, one of which is from Listen Like Thieves. And obviously on the playlist that I went through for the previous chapter of INXS, big thank you to Nikita again, we heard several tracks from Listen Like Thieves. So there's one from this greatest hits compilation that is from that album that we haven't yet listened to on the channel, so that's what we're going to do this time, Shine Like It Does, more on that in a moment. But Yvonne did also share Switch, I believe it is, which seemingly is from 2005. So obviously it's after Michael Hutchence passed away and notably in the future. So my plan is to maybe go through these tracks that were taken from the greatest hits compilation. I think there's 5 in the folder. And then when we finish that, presumably by then I'll have gotten my hands on X and we'll go to that. And then at some point we'll work our way towards Switch. So that's my plan at the moment. Thank you again to Nikita and Yvonne. And yeah, Shine Like It Does. It's an interesting phrase. It's seemingly by saying it, you're not referring to a person. Now I suppose you could, in an abstract way, refer to a person, or maybe even better, a situation with a person, or a creation or action or characteristic of a person, someone's quality, it shines, and thus, to shine like it does. But yeah, it's also in a way extracting it. It's specifically focusing on the shining, even though it's making reference to the it that it comes from. This maybe sounds arcane and I'm confusing myself a bit, but that's what I thought when I looked at the title. Let's see what I can pick up on a first listen as Luca sleeps adorably down here. This is INXS. The track is Shine Like It Does, which is from Listen Like Thieves, but is taken here from a greatest hits compilation.
This is the power since time began. Every single hour that we have known, and from each moment, all that is left, sleep on the innocent, just one desire. Shine like it does into every heart. Shine like it does. If you're looking, well, you will find it. This is the story since time began. There will come a day when we will know. Shine like it does into every heart. Shine like it does. If you're looking, you will find it. Shine like it does. heart shine like it does. And if you're looking, you will find this. You will find it. You will find it. You will find it. You will find it.
I'm glad the strings were part of the final dissipation of the tune there, because I was hearing them throughout the track. Now, I don't know if they're like, keyboard strings or whether those are actual strings. I suppose I'm inclined to guess the former. Nevertheless, they did give it a nice texture, but it's funny because the rest of the song had kind of like, maybe country rock is too strong, but it did have a bit of a like rural rock feel to it. And it actually reminded me a bit of a like Tragically Hip tune, obviously a Canadian band, so very far apart geographically, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of one of their tunes where it's somewhere between like alternative rock and like rural, like with a bit of country flavor. For some reason it kind of made me think of one of their songs. But yeah, like lyrically, I don't quite know what to make of it. It did feel like it might be more about a relationship or like a dynamic between people, and I don't know, I need to digest the lyrics again and to hear them a second time to be more specific, but yeah, it did seem like maybe it was about a person, even though the title using the word it made me think it was something else. Now obviously that could be completely off base. I did enjoy his vocals. They actually did also have a bit of a like rural, like country rock sort of feel to them. So yeah, between the guitar, his vocals, and just the overall vibe, it definitely sounded a bit less like new wave synth rock with a bit of blues flavor, which I think are all descriptions that I've used for their material like from the 80s that I've heard. And yeah, I guess also though the strings did give it a bit more of a texture that was not what I typically think of when I think of like rural, country rock type songs. So yeah, it had a couple different flavors in there. And yeah, like not a ballad, not like terribly slow, but definitely not like a, energetic, like dancing kind of track, or at least not one where that was my first thought of the sonic atmosphere. It was more kind of like a road trip, like turn on the music on the radio while you're, taking a long journey in the car with somebody. So that was kind of the vibe I got from it. Either way, as I said, I'm very much looking forward to more INXS. Thank you again to Nikita. Thank you to Yvonne for stepping up with these additional tracks while I figure out, where this other material that I may have already been given access to. I do just want to check. So yeah, there's 4 other tunes in, no wait, there's 4 other tunes in this folder. And just want to make sure, yeah, so Heaven Sent is one of them. Beautiful Girl is another one. I guess Yvonne curated these because they're all tracks from the compilation that I have not yet reacted to. So yeah, The Strangest Party, and then parenthetically, These Are the Times, and then the last one is Deliver Me. And apparently, Heaven Sent, Beautiful Girl are from a '92 album, Welcome to Wherever You Are. And again, Yvonne, thank you for these notes. And then, yeah, the Greatest Hits compilation is also, I guess they were like singles, but they are, The Strangest Party and Deliver Me are also taken from that '94 Greatest Hits compilation. So, yes, bottom line, we'll go through everything we can from INXS, and I am looking forward to more. And as I said, thank you to both Nikita and to Yvonne. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.